Test. Happy Sabbath, church family. You promised to come this evening? Yes, me too. Because why? I've learned a lot on this nice program. Right? On behalf of Mipla, me, the Copy families, Elder Levity, and our counselor and pastor, me like welcome him. You may all get a church family for this evening's program. I believe and trust that Pastor God have been giving him a good topic, giving you me. This topic by helping you me, encouraging you me, lead him, family, blow me, time me, wait him, faithfully wait him, come back, blow Jesus. We also invite him, online viewers, wherever you may be, you tune in, Lord Isla, we like to talk, thank you. Yes, once again, welcome, Lord, this evening's program. With those few words of welcome, me invite him, you may all get a Lord, silent prayer. Thank you. You may lose him seat, Lord, silent prayer.
I now invite the church to stand as you may pray. We'll pray. Our gracious and mighty eternal Father in heaven, Lord, tonight you look in me, all people, blow you, me, companies inside the church, Lord, worshiping you. Lord, you look, come down to the throne room, blow you, me, all keta inside, Lord, here we are not worthy. But me like talk thank you because Lord, beginning blow you and come die Lord the cross. Me can come na call him name blow you. Thank you. Lord, as me go through Lord this program, me serve times and me hard. And these days they will Satan and work hard lo bagarap in family. Thank you Lord tonight this program and by making me look serve again. Lord, how by me straight in family, blow me Lord, me pray too, na Pauline preacher, blow me tonight, Pastor Simon Vetali. SM talk blow you. Me pray that me all keta where me by Harim, this message. Me been pull up finish all through this week and tonight, and by last time, blow me Harim. Thank you. As me Harim, me no can Harim tasolo here, na lose tintin, but me like, go back na suppose me straight in family blow me Lord one time power blow you me like straight him all family so that time you come back lo clouds of glory me like holy man one time as a family na by me march through this peli gate one time you na spend him eternity. Thank you Lord lo harim this prayer may you accept him according law will blow you and pray me ask him lo name blow Yesu. Amen. And now by me invite him, family blow me, lo come na by me plus sin.
Test. Gaily wrapped in its gold and its tinsel, this old world makes a grand display. Don't be driving your stakes too deeply. We'll be moving from here someday.
Don't
Drive your stakes too deep, my dear friend.
We're just
Here for a short, short stay.
Don't
Drive your stakes too deep. We'll be moving from here someday. Every day we are met with enticement. We encouraged to walk sin's way. Don't be driving your stakes too deeply. We'll be moving from here someday.
Don't
drive your stakes too deep, my dear friend.
We're just
Here for a short, short stay.
Don't
drive your stakes too deep. We'll be moving from here someday.
Okay, now by me inviting Councillor Bloyumi Lokam.
Good evening, church family. Now we will take you through the journey in faith. Name Blomi, Mr. Copy.
Sorry, Vagi.
And the two of us are Mr. and Mrs. Copy. All right. Brief, to be very brief. With Tupla we met in 1982, long time ago. But during those times, the only place in town was Tabari, not downtown. This Vision City, Range View, these were all desert, not desert, grassland. These ones just came up recently. So it so happened that on a Friday afternoon, she was a student at Mount Diamond High School. All come round Tabari Place, and I happened to go to Tabari Place now. Me look him this student with uniform walk about the go now. I'm attracting me so. Me go talk him, me got like you. And maybe I'm got like me because I'm Muslim. This boy I'm school of Sogeria. All right? Yes. Before that, me 1981, 82, I was at Sogeria National High. And she was a student at Mount Diamond. And I think 1982, she was grade 7. And you could see the difference there. Big flag gap. All right? Yeah, so we met 1982 Lotabari. All right? Quickly, me asking him address belonging. Those times, no got phone. If you want to contact somebody, you go to those pay phones. You insert coins now, you buy ring. If you, whoever you want to contact, it's got landline there. But suppose no God, I'm by no God. Or through her friends, or through my friends, and by Salim message. Huh? But these mobile phones there just recently, or just come in. So nowadays, so long as you know his number, I'm finished now. You by text, you go and come. But during our time, I'm by no God. So I got the school's address. Me right you go. Dear, that time her name was not Wagi, her name was Rebecca. I don't know how I'm changing go to Wagi again. Yeah. So me talk, dear Wagi, this is Mr. Kopi. We met at 4 Mile. So let I go. Me talk, suppose you, I know I'm liking me finish, so me talk, please reply him, pass. Me talk, so dear Rebecca, na me post me go lo mail. Mail go down lo Mount Diamond. I'll go kiss him. But there was one mistake I did. I just put dear Rebecca lo, to Rebecca lo address, yeah? And I tell you, from grade 7 to grade 10, all the Rebeccas read that letter. Because I didn't put down her surname. So all the Rebeccas reading me go grade 7, grade 8, Rebeccas, 9, Rebeccas, 10 Rebeccas, and eventually I'm come back and he said, no, you are looking finish a mask. So reminder nowadays, you must have a good law, whoever you want to communicate with her. Her first name or their first name and the surnames too. All right. People are married, not in the church, outside. Meeting family obligations, now 1988 or 89, people are all, both sides, parents all look all right, so people are married. All right? People are got a beautiful daughter, Stab. I'm firstborn, I'm born in 1988. And now we got son, Jeremy. If some of you know Jeremy. He's not here with us. Yeah, 2002, Jeremy joined Mipla. And yeah, plus I live lo Guerrero. We were renting out a property lo Guerrero Stage 3. And after that, 1991, Mipla movie come lo our present dwelling place lo Guerrero Stage 3B. Since 1991 until now, Mipla stop lo this lo house lo Guerrero Stage 3B. And the house has become my property, and I only worry about power and water. All right? 1982, when I was doing my grade 12 Los Angeles National High, that's when I got baptized into Seventh-day Adventist Church. After 82, 83, become enrolled in Wokim Science Foundation law UPNG. And at the beginning of 1983 and 84, I bumped into my mates, Rigo students. And that's when I fell in the hole. 82, 83 beginning, me plus I faithfully worship with those. Now it's ATSA. That time I'm all Adventist students. Some of my students I can know. Amban Kandakasi, Deputy Chief Justice, and me plus a lot to one time. Anyway, so 1984, me backslide. But maybe it was God's plan that I bumped into this beautiful lady here. So after marriage, because she was Adventist, I'm attending Mount Diamond School, Mipla married, she was still faithful. But after Mipla married, I never attended church because me backslide pinisa. Wait. On the Sabbath, just shortly. On the Sabbath, me and Dr. Blomis walk about the go losing me lo church at Guerrero Church there, and me and Dr. Blomis say go lo Tabari place. So I used to gamble, go play horse. And after horse race, plus I come meeting law house. That was how I was. And after meeting her, I got rebaptized again in 1989 or 88, around there, when Pastor Carter, I think.
97, 99.
Yeah, big player evangelist and Pastor Carter at Lost Stadium. And there was a mass baptism in Ella Beach, and I got rebaptized again that time. Thank you. Maybe she want to say something.
Sorry, when me like talking, it's also talk penis. There's Sabbath. All parents blow me. They are illiterates. But they brought me up in the church. So even though I'm making this lab, but me no say give up. I keep on going to the church, and my daughter time me said dressing ma'am, and then we come to church. That time we were attending Gero Church, so time me to triple come lo gate lo Gero Church. Em say behind him papa blogging na me once I go in. Na me no say pilim amamas, but then me say pray God. You know one him blow me, em walk blow you. So how about you bring him this la tupla come lo me put him lo hand blow you. And that was my prayer. Me say make him this la prayer all get time na too, because him no say stop one time me pla. Him say stop out lo feel. So me to pla daughter tasol say stop, and then from there now. Beginning girl I'm no got way lo go and behind him papa, because papa say travel out plenty time. And so from there that start lo behind me to pla come lo church. And then talk penis. Lo 1999 go baptize Ken lo Ella Beach, and time me pla come na joining me pla lo Gero Church. Gero Church only appointed him as a Pathfinder director, and from there come inside na me to pla stop inside lo church now. So when me like sorry encourage him all young pla marriage, or even those where man come lotu or Mary come lotu, but one pla partner step out. Time partner blow you step out, no can worry, because you know one. God look step blow you. When him worry you got you put him go on top lo prayer room blow God na by answer him one him you like him lo make him lo you. So through my prayers, even though say make him, but I never gave up until now. I'm come inside and me to pla only walk lo church na me like talk thank you na talk amamas also big man got plan lo life blow me to pla. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I'm talk Pinis, me travel a lot. I'm a geologist. Months spending weeks in the field, bush. Okay, breads and wheat of PNG, me around in Pinis. And even underneath Solwara too. I was with the Germans. We jumped into a small submarine and we went down to the sea floor of Manus Basin. We were looking at those black smokers or chimneys. They tried to mine those chimneys, but Papua New Guinea talk, no, you play by Barapim Solwara Brumipla, so we won't mine it. But there's a lot of copper and gold, the foot of either sea floor or Manus Basin. Thank you. Mipla like Lucian one pla text, law Proverbs 18:22 talk. Whosoever findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and obtaineth favor of the Lord. Thank you. I found a wife, and me talk, I'm God yet and provide him, because life blow me, and me talk, me baptized, and me come, me put down the whole again, but God gave me this faithful marrying, and now me come up. Faithful Seventh-day Adventist. Thank you, Lord. Harem lo yupla.
Thank you, Alketa lo Harem. Now by me invite him, Councillor Bloyumi Loka.
Sorry, I forgot. Okay. Good night, everyone. Good night, Lui Plaugata. Tonight I'll be presenting on troubled teens again. As tonight you may harem about, I'll say troubled adolescents. As tonight you may harem briefly about them, and I'll present a little bit, I'll expand a little bit about this. Okay, rebellious teens or rebellious adolescents. Adolescence is a phase in life where, all pignials grow calm na. That's the challenging time, a very challenging time. So some of us, when we got him all pikinini, we're all over 20. Like for me, me pull him win. Not really, the fight is still not over because I have a last boy, I think he's in the teen now, early teen. And so my fight is still not yet over. I'm still by me go through this pace repeatedly again. So, and for those of you who are in this space, it's very challenging. A lot of time all by trying patience blame me. And also, this time where if we are not careful, all pigini ba go out oketa. It's either they stay in the church or all go out, that's it. And then we pray for them, me pray, Lord, just waiting patiently for them to come back. Those who stay faithfully in the church, good. So it's a challenging time, lo plenty of papa mama. Especially all pigini all stop lo upper fat finder around that age. Those that stop lo ambassador. And these are the group of children that we'll be talking about. So adolescents in their rebellious period make physical and psychological shift. That's when also got him this physical and psychological shift from childhood to maturity. And that's when they become self-conscious, like past time talk. If all girls no start looking mirror to us, now I'm all start looking mirror now. Now all boys too, all by check him all beard blood close to. And they check on their muscles, or like look him how big their muscles are. And they desire for independence. And they pay attention to their appearance, their fashion culture, concern on their peer perception. You know what? All one squad blow, when I'm thinking all got all and their own, evaluation. Additionally, as adolescents mature sexually, they develop acute awareness of their uniqueness, the border between self and outer world, and they perceive, and they are seen as, stubborn, prone to excessive conduct, resistant to established standards. Also, I'm liklik biket. Liklik biket, sampla time I'm big pla biket. Loanem norms or standards where you set him loam, especially in the house. Okay, rebellion in the family setting. Conflict with parents is an integral part of adolescents' rebelliousness. It plays a very big part in the family, rejecting family values, parental authority, all rejecting family control over their conduct, and as a result, parents no longer enjoy a connection with their children. And sometimes time all pini all cross, if they do something, and when the parents want to talk, all by looking at them, why are you coming into my privacy? And one good example as a parent when me look him, for my children, they have like password. They have not one password, mind you, several password. One password and by law, WhatsApp law. narapla password em by lo message. And another password em lo where the photos are. So time and the big password em phone. So when I hold on to their phone, that's the first password. And then Mila got lo photos, there's another password. And so there was a time where we sat together, and then we talk, okay, how come like my phone doesn't have password, and you plug at a phone, we plug at password. I think if we are having, me plug hide him sample secret, like we won't have password. So everybody come out one after the other. They say, oh no, me put in password because, you know, the bigger ones are saying, me put in password, they are afraid of my last born son. This one, Emba open him, na use him data blumpla. So, you know, they start to give all sorts of excuse. Na me talk, well, I won't say anything, but you scale him, you ting him. Because I don't have password. Even all my photos are there. My Facebook is there, my WhatsApp is there, so you play it. So, like, it was something for them to think about. And slowly you'll start relaxing password. Because I told them, if I continue to see password, then it's something else. But I'll leave it as it is. So, and that's one of the things where me observing, you know, they don't want us to get into their privacy. Another thing, communication difficulty, you know, it makes children to resist parental punishment. Some time, you know, they do things because they think otherwise, but then Mipla talk, no, what you are doing is not right. And then Mipla cross now. And then we don't have a good understanding between each other. And a lot of times, sadly to say, they seek friendship outside of their house, making friends with the wrong crowd, engaging in violent activity, alcohol, and substance abuse. And I tell you, this is a very big problem, and a lot of our young ones from all walks of life also come seeking help where I work previously, and yes, a lot of them come from problematic homes. It doesn't matter whether I'll come low well-to-do family or middle-income family, ENA family, or online low-income ENA, or even in the village, it doesn't matter. The peer pressure and that state of, you know, the state that adolescents face, they all go through that phase. Okay, sorry. This thing is not okay. And then we have the rebellion in the school setting. School is where most of the children spend most of their time if they are not at home. Adolescents may develop disinterest and mocking attitude towards moral education in the school and see positive training as a form of preaching or punishment for them. They may intentionally break school rules to demonstrate their distinct originality and mindset. All got narapla ting ting blol. They see themselves as someone, or they perceive themselves as someone. And all but try to teachers lo school. And also they become aggressive to other students, eventually result in deterioration in their academic performance. School mark blol, na school performance blol generally a drop. And rebellion in the social context, the influx of culture as a result of fast economical globalization, economic you know, grow in the last few years, grow very big, that it has a profound impact on the younger generation, and fueling the teenagers' love for foreign culture. Foreign culture, movies, their lifestyle, the music, and music plays a big role. And or they have idols, whether it be in sports, it'll be in music, or whichever. All actors, or you know, all these sort of things. And fondness for imported items, unintentionally causing them to be more critical of native culture and values. So when our children, all, you know, get into that, And now all work lokisimol new pla culture come in, and when them pass in, blow you mean our norms and all this all start questioning. Oh please, and they wouldn't want to follow. And I can remember just recently, Law Independence, like this singer, Akonem come. And for me, I thought, like, Olyampla line Tasolpa go, but I was surprised because when I drove around that area just to see what's happening, I can see, like, it's a mixture of people. Lol, big plaman meri go in up, Olyampla liklik pikinini. And, you know, so this is part of the foreign culture that is coming in all man, all, you know, going, all fan blow him, they're happy to go and see him singing at the time, but that's part of it. And causes of adolescence rebellion, psychological factors. Okay, all adolescents, they develop enhanced thinking ability. Thinking ability problems are developed during that time of the adolescence years. Their neurological system are mature, that's their thinking. And on the other hand, unfortunately, on the other hand, their cognitive control system, the system that makes them to, critically analyze, to really understand and make decisions, is underdeveloped. And then when it is underdeveloped, it limits their capabilities to control impulse activity. So, all beginning, all thing all develop good. Anyway, idea, they have a lot of ideas, mind you. Idea kill him all, Tintin kill him all. But how to control him now, follow, analyze him now, make him right decision, that part them underdeveloped. And then when they come to and then they can't control themselves. Like for instance, if there's a fight, school fight especially, and school fight, we tell the kids, no can join him. But time all go group, na school fight come, like they just don't care, the boys. One plago and Mogata just join him. They're into it. And then everybody, run around and all fighting each other, and some they get accidents, some even die. Because their cognitive control, it's underdeveloped, and they are not able to make wide decision to refrain from or loss. No can join him all boys school fight, because fight them come me too me picking man, without realizing that if all go in a heavy pine mall, that's it. If they happen to die, that's it. And without thinking about it this way, they just get in and get on with it. And at the time too, time will come, this like kind of undesirable situation. Their body release the hormone adrenaline. And this releasing more adrenaline than the normal. And then EMSA prolonging this nerve excitement, uncontrollable thinking, and then they react to stress, and then their action, turn out bad. Not turn out to be a good positive result. Home factors, teenage strive for autonomy, independence. They want to be independent. They want to be seen as big. I'm all adult now. And when parents try to say, oh, no, you're not making this law. You don't do this, or you're not supposed to do that, they test boundary as a way to test parent control and express their growing sense of self. They also test different aspects of identity, can involve challenging family norms and value. And I tell you, that one, I have that child where every time I'm looking one haircut, come and talking to me, oh, mommy, I want to cut my hair like that. And I said, no, you can't. You're going to church school. How would you look? And I'm told, no, I need to cut it like this. Why? Oh, my friends are cutting it like this. I said, no. But suppose you cut him Osemna. When you come to church and you go to adventure, like, how would you feel? All the kids are not cutting their hair like that. And I sit down thinking, go, and I'm talk, can I just cut it and leave adventure for a while? I'm talk, can I be stop go to church? And I said, no, you can't. So, identity. They want to identify as someone. Or the style of clothes they wear. I remember Dr. Jones came last time and talked. Like when he was in high school, he loved to, wear baggy clothes. That's identity, part of it. And that's where they challenge the family norm and values. Okay, adolescents place more value on their peer relationship over their parents' relationship in order to fit in. And also teens from problematic family. And this problematic family, it's very, when we can talk on them, it's very big currently in our city here, and also all the inside the country as a whole. Home is where the place whereby you come to house, now you sit down, it's a place of rest and all this. But kids, they go out when the home is not right. And a lot of children are affected when the home is not right. Especially if there's a problem in the house, especially if there's a parent, either parent has more than one partners, and then they don't give consent to their children. Almost a look, na spending time on them pikinini. And the kids feel left out, so they go out there to find peers out there. And when they go out there to find peers out there, what happened? I'm now all gonna go. And whether I'll go stop safe, come back to the house, or they go and do other things, parents don't have control over it. Okay, other times there's more people in the house and parents have so much to do, they concentrate on their work and they don't look at their children, they don't have concern for their children. That's how children go and look for peers out there. All narapla time, especially if, parents kids that come from well-to-do families, their families are very busy, with their business or other activities, and kids go out there to look for peers, and that's where they go and get involved in so many other, activities like alcohol and drug and other practices that affect their life. Okay, and also social factors. The information revolution has ushered a new era of omnipresence, ever-presence, and universal communication. So now this new era, you may stop, the information them come across in all forms of media and all platforms. And adolescents who have yet to have a solid and full judgment can be misled by excessive representation of violence and sex on mainstream medias. And now I tell you, okata pigini or like a phone, and they don't like just a button phone or like a touch screen. So they want to get onto internet and get onto all the social media platforms, and that's where they're exposed to so many things. Either it's good or bad, they're exposed to it, and that's how MSI affect them all as well. So with all these problems that we've looked through, the strategies as I've outlined, firstly, me put in prayer. Prayer is very important. As Christians now, you may stop as parents, we can't just talk to our children. Now, you may talk to soul. No. Prayer is very important. Because big man tasol and by kisim you may go through successfully. And everything we do, any little thing we do, every talk that we want to have with our children, it's very important that you may must pray. And we ask the Lord to give us strength, wisdom, and courage as a parent for your teen. Another thing, be active and be involved. A lot of time, you may papa mama sit down to sol na lare mol pikinini go. No. We have to be active. Be with them. Spend time with them. Get them involved in all the activities that we do. And that's how you by understanding pikinini you by savelo likes, na dislikes blame. You by savelo one something I'm like him, one dream and blow him, What are their dreams? What are their aims? And you can help your child to prosper. Don't take no for an answer too easily. Don't. You like come to church and your child say, hey, but you come to no. No, don't take it as no. Continue. Persistently, you ask them. Any activity you talk about, be involved in. If they don't want, if all you know like, be persistent. Involve them. Don't take no too easily, because time you take him no too easily, sometimes all by like try you. All but talk, but me talk no na look him, and by just let him na go, and by ask him yet. Oh, they're too good. And when you keep on being persistent, and now all by start behind you. Very important, establish clear and reasonable expectation for their behavior. That's very important. If they do something that is not right, now you look him go, set a clear expectation. Tell them why you're not supposed to do that, and why it's right, and why it's what is right, what is wrong. That's very important. And don't forget to, even they're teenagers, they're big already, you praise them and encourage the positive behavior. Because they need your assurance in everything they do, or whatever decisions they're making. And don't forget, nurture yourself as you nurture your teen. How do we do that? You read in Bible, pray about it, help yourself, read other, or literatures or things about how you by helping Pikini blow you. The more you help yourself, you are able to help your kid. And you grow with your kid. And lastly but not the least, never give up. If you want papa mama and now you stop, now you feel Muslim, me walk him go na me tired finish enough. No, never give up, because children are a gift from God, and time big man them come back, we'll be held accountable for our actions and how we bring them up. So never give up. Lastly, I have 2 Bible texts here, one for the kids. Proverbs 1:8-9, it says, listen, my son, to your father's instruction, and do not forsake your mother's teaching. They are a garland to grace your head and a chain to adorn your neck. So it's for the children, the teenagers out there. It's important to listen to your parents, because the more you listen to your parents, your life will be good. And for the parents, Philippians 4:13, I can do all this through him who gives me strength. So that's God's reassurance for us parents, where you may experience more troubled teens right now or yet to experience. So big mantasol and by helping you may go through to navigate through life in this troubling time. Thank you.
Good night, Ogada. Thank you. We like to thank you, long Councillor Bloyumi, Sister Nancy, for being with us since Tuesday night up until tonight. You may learn some very important information about issues that you may work facing inside long personal lives and family lives. Bloyumi, and work challenging you me too long many times with even our Christian experience as well. So again, me personally like long talk thank you long Councillor for being part of this program this week. You may walk look him marriage and family as God's institution. This is where we learn to change, we learn to adopt or accept, or even you may learn to reject certain behaviors, practices for better, for improvement, for getting into next level, right? That's where this family is all about. Your family is all about. Now suppose you walk and look back on family blow you, right? You look back on family blow you, right? How have you come through in life now? Was there any difference inside on life blow you as family members? Some 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Some of us maybe even 30, 40 years ago. Was there any difference? These are questions where you can ask him. If this is a school where you may stop, all right, then there should be some differences. All right, just like students only go on school, all right, they don't have to stay in one grade all of their lifetime. You must go from grade 1 to grade 2 to grade 3 and finish primary school. You go to high school, finish high school. You must go to college. And from college, you must go to university and continue on building yourself up in the career where you choose to follow. That's a very important part of our life. And that should also be inside on marriage and family life. Oh, yes. And place below school, yeah, place below learning. And in fact, also we learn during this week, things that we learn inside the family, they are more practical, more, more realistic, all right? More practical and more real, and also more permanent, all right? More permanent. Something you learn, maybe got big impact on life below you. So once you learn how to cook, and by stop now, one employee you now. Once you learn how to do things properly, and by stop now. You can't go back because you have learned to do things properly. So family and marriage and family as God's institution, God meant it to be that way, all right, so that you can grow. So again, we learn quite interesting, normal things, normal way, and at the same time, you may look him to one of God, and me like school him, you me lo behind. All right, by you me. Tonight, you may walk look him challenges for modern families. All right, challenges for modern families. Now, thank you, Counselor, for taking us through that adolescent period. All right, last night, I talk legally on main areas of behaviors. Tonight, let me talk about why adolescent rebel. Rebel. Me no sabe using this word to mas. Me sabe using mosem challenge blond all adolescents. All right? Because that's where all start on compare what they learn inside Lon's house, one time what they learn in the community, in the school, and they come back and then they start to compare one time papa na mama na. Hey, mi pla look him all friends blo mi pla chewing beetle nat na. You talk mi pla took the chewing beetle nat by mi pla sick, yeah. No, me no look him all sick. I saw them smoking, and me no look him all sick lon smoking. They start to assess and compare, and that's where all start to get uptight and rebel. You play walk like Germania, and and they start to get rebel. And even plenty things that happen. So again, it's part of their growing experience. It's part of their growing experience, learning experience, and not can get discouraged. Also, Counselor, I'm talking. When you see them getting don't get uptight. When you get uptight, get worse. Learn to listen and try to guide them as well. Yeah. Once upon a time, me try and kai buai. All right. I mean, I grew up with the families. We always have a kai buai, so I thought the buai was good. So me try one per time. Now I did not know that buai is a kick. Me no sabe, you where you kai buai penis, you sabe experience him or not. But first time me try me, I me kick ya. Time me kick ya, I throw me down on ground, and me start Lord, ayo, me walk lo crying, roll on the ground is start. Me talk, ayo mama, me by die ya me talk. Head blow me walk lo spin, me walk lo roll, na me cry ya mama, one him, what am you walking? And me walk lo ask him ya na me talk. No God, me kai buai na head blow me round ya. Aya, by me die, I'm talking. No God, by you no na die. Come. Now, the way I'm treating me, that. And then after me get over that one, I'm talking me, I'm talking. No can kai buai again. You kai by you die. So that punch on face from me. I mean, that was the first and the last year. Me trying buai. Beer and me not drinking beer. Although me round one time, all PS blow me not drinking beer. Only trying to forcing me, but while I was inside the house growing up, also me been share experience blow me before, yeah. Me smelling piece. Me smelling piece and I smell blow piece, yeah. Time me smelling beer, yeah. It's more or less like piece smell, yeah. And I thought, whoa, old man always have a drinking piece, yeah, me talk. And so that turned me off from, trying to attempt drinking beer. And for the rest of my life, beer has never gone into my mouth. Yeah. Oh, yes. But, other things, music was one of my major weaknesses. Yeah. But me yet, me no Savilon. But, these are challenges that we all go through. And you can see on own life blow you. This is also time where our children can backslide. All right? Our children can also backslide on this period, adolescent period. But also, copy family only been shared one time you me. Don't get discouraged. You keep praying. All right? One day, and by turn around, and by looking value blonde, one day you walk lo talking molna, they will turn around and start to regret that they have not been faithful one time. So this is a very, very interesting, very important period of their life. Also, me talk penis. All right. So tonight, let me just briefly go through some other challenges where all families walk or facing. All right. Some other challenges where you may walk or facing inside long life blow you. I'd like to use this passage on Revelation. Yeah, Revelation 12 verse 12. All right. Last part on this plan, talk. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is one come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had a short time. You mean Savilon story penis, all right? As Bible students, you know what happened, where this plus story, this plus statement then become inside. There was war in heaven between Christ and dragon, devil Satan. Now who side win him? Jesus win him, yeah? Michael. All right? There was war in heaven between Michael and his angels, and the devil, the dragon, one time angels blow him. Michael, let me win him this fight. Now time let me win, yeah? Lusa must leave the territory. Lusa must leave the country. Lusa must be exterminated. Yeah? I should kill him. I should finish Lohab. But no, God wants him to live so that the whole universe must know and differentiate between right and wrong. All right? So I will let him live. And so I will just rouse him from his vicinity, on his kingdom, on heaven. Now you may have a story and came down on this ground. Na time emi rouse him na come down on this ground. This is where, all right, that statement emi come inside. And God walk him at this statement. Emi talk, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath and one. Right? Having great wrath because he knoweth that he had but a short time to live. In other words, this life blame on this ground. I mean, on up continue on live. It's going to come to an end finally. And we know when that will take place. At the end, when everything is complete, when the whole world recognize that devil is truly the enemy of God, enemy blow you me, then everything, them fire cook him, devil, na angels blame, everything will be over. But in the meantime, you may stop inside and fight here. Emi lose lo heaven, but emi like show him Jesus, this cross blow him, na emi walk lo attack him, his own Christ people here on this ground. People where God hold them dear, made in his own image in the beginning here. Only stop. And so now he is going to target his anger on top of all this line here. I tell you, you can imagine that the superpower on heaven here, superpower on heaven, they come down and challenge this human being, no match one time. It's like David and Goliath, yeah. Story. It's really, David and Goliath's story is the story of the great controversy. No match. The only victory where David got is in Husad. Then there's the 5 stone where he kiss him. That's his victory. But you and I, again, as long as you messed up, that battle will still be with us on this earth. All right? And you as a believer inside on Jesus Christ, this fight is targeted to you here. You primary target on devil Satan. Oh yes. And sometimes me walk on wonder, when I face challenges, me walk on talk with why me? Why me? All right? Because fight emblem Satan, Jesus and Mike, the dragon here. That's his fight. But time when we come on this background, devil is now targeting me. And so fight is one time me. But in targeting me, he is targeting who's that? God here, Jesus here. So really, that fight where you walk lo carry me, I mean no fight blow you, but fight blow who's that? Fight blow Jesus here. So we need to know that. We need to know that this struggle is fight belong Jesus here. And so while you may walk lo struggle, let's not forget that our struggle is God's struggle. Jesus is struggling. In fact, he's already been won twice, 2 times. I think one time he been running a revival meeting, I've been look on display. Yeah? 2 times. Once, win him on heaven. Number 2 time, Jesus win him on here on the ground, on this earth. And then 3rd time, and by winning him again during this millennium period. All right? During this time of trouble. All right? He's going to be a loser again. And finally, God's people will be delivered. And that's what Peter is trying to talk to me. All right? 1 Peter 5 verse 8, one me talk. Be sober, be vigilant, because one your adversary, your enemy, adversary means enemy blow you me. Adversary, our enemy, the devil, as I want him. Rolling lion. Rolling lion. I tell you, time lion me sing out, me no observe him, basically lion, their behaviors, but me looking plenty on pictures, movies, the nature film, geography, all right? Geography documentations, you can look him, how lions have behave. And especially, me like pine him, kai blow him, all right? Time me roar here, all get the animals here, all is have a fright here. Always have go for their hiding place here. Animals. And here, the devil is being compared by Peter, and he come up with some lion here. Try him, look him, who said, and he can attack him. Oh, yes. Hey, we are talking about challenges that we face inside marriage and family. And as a Christian family, and if you have not yet really read and meditate on experience on Job, book of Job, me encouraging you need to read and meditate on that book as well. Because by is talking you clearly what Satan is trying to do with you as a member, as a believer inside Lord Jesus Christ. Oh yes. It's like a rolling lion, walketh about seeking whom he may want him. Devour me to. I'm hungry. I'm cross here. I'm some revelation talking to me. He knows that he's going to finish here. Or same time, he put on his best. He's putting on his best on trying to fight against the church families here. Christians, believers in Jesus Christ. The challenges that you may face today are much more greater than it was in the past. Oh yes. The challenges when we walk or face him are much more greater than it was in the past. Before you may not get plenty something long, attractive life blow you me. Today you may get plenty something when we walk or conflict one time. You go on place blow white man like Australia or US or England. There's all sorts of attractions, all this stuff. Every day, every night, every weekend, there's all sorts of attractions, stuff. Activities, stuff. People make choice to go to church. All right? Because of those attractions. You mean inside of Papua New Guinea, we don't have plenty yet. There's some already around. But when there is those attractions are around, I tell you, you will find it hard to make also wise decisions, you mean. Oh, yes. And that's very, very important. You know, like, for example, when there's a state of origin on Wednesday night, it used to be on Wednesday night. Now, too. It's still. And you just imagine how many people will turn up for Wednesday prayer meeting. This is very, very serious. Very serious. All right? Wednesday night, Friday night, some activities, attractive activities are on, appealing. By you, me talk legally more on this, blah. But these are challenges when we come on time, pulling you apart, not only inside the family, but one time God as well. It's trying to separate us from God here. These attractions. And these are very, very important challenges where Satan will use him today to destroy our families as well. Our families as well. And tonight, by me just basically highlighting legally on this challenges. He got 2+ sources. All right? He got 2+ sources. 1+ source, and you may yet create him. All right? These challenges, you may yet create him. You may yet come up him. You may yet make him. All right? Own, like inside on marriage. You know you should not marry, all right, unbeliever or same religion. You know that. But what happens? I'm nice plamania. I'm nice plamaria. So one of you walking. Then we start to go for her or him, and we make mistake. We choose. Sometimes things happen, and we promise us, and by me behind him, and me now you me attracted on this talk blame. Now we married. And then in a long time, what happens? Trouble start to come inside. Trouble start to come inside. As a result, I've received. Plenty have come to my office now. People cry one time. I've cried one time. Now, before me, especially our church members, only come here, me ask him all. Who's your partner? What was he before you two married? Just to get the idea of why this heavy and me walk will come inside. Because, our family background, our community background, our relationship, our friends inside the school, they do contribute more effectively inside one name we call him personality development. All right? One name you like him, now one name you not like him. This environment, one name we work or give him you me. All right? One name work or make him you me, like him this bla passing, like him this bla kai, like him this bla talk. All right? Na suppose you have him nal bla kain talk, nal bla kain kai, nal bla kain passing you look him. And you feel no good. Do you feel that way? The time you have him nal bla talk here, say for example, we don't normally swear on another church member. All right? We don't normally, all right? It's not normal. But suppose you go out now, you look him as a two church member, only walk or swear on each other. How do you feel? You get what I mean? Something we don't see it normally, but it may happen here. Cigarette up him skin blow you as well. That's one of you me talk here. There are things that we like, there are things that we don't like. Time one of you like him and he come up place clear, I tell you, you're excited, you are high up, flying cloud 9, yeah. You walk or fly. But then time something, no good plan, what happened? You like lo hide and a table too now. Oh yeah. It's very, very interesting. But there are things that you may work or creating. And mainly they are result of our choices. All right? What we create, those issues, those challenges that we create are basically result of our own choices. All right? Our own choices here. Including food that we eat. You wrong, what happens? You by sick here. All right? You don't have to sleep good long night. Or you don't have to sit down now, walk good. Because something is happening inside of Bellboy. All right? The wrong choice you walk in here. Maybe you hungry too much, so you talk, must give me just kai behind by me find him Dr. Rafael and by giving me marasin. But after you make that choice, you start to regret. Why na mi kai? Those type of regret. But these are challenges that we face as a result of wrong choices that we make. Sometimes this wrong, own created sources. All right. Sometimes these own created sources are from inside Loyumia. All right. You can't avoid it, but you have to make that mistake. All right. You have to make that mistake for you to learn from it and not to do it again. Like last night, you may hear him, Counselor, I'm talking to me about adolescent period. Adolescent periods are very, very challenging period. And tonight, I'm talk legally more on this place well. And you learn better from making mistake. You may learn better. Human beings learn better from our mistakes than learn in a normal learning environment. And that's very important. That's part of our experience. God may allow these things to happen so that we can learn from it and never to do it again. Say, for example, you wrong na, you get sick. And you by talk or say, me no can this wrong again. Sometimes you by go on hospital, and a doctor by talking you, no can drink him sugar again. But then you come back here, you look him ice cream now, mouse water come out. Mouse water come out. This mouse water come lo where? Come lon water, are you drinking? No, God. Let me just, it's part of your nature. Something you tasted it, something you grow up inside. Let me stop inside lo you finish. Now doctor me talk, no can kai ice cream again. You by die, suppose you continue on kai ice cream. But then you look at me, only kai yes. Just lick that's all, yeah. In come up with some 2+ scoop, 3+ scoop, 5+ scoop. Not long, you start long cough, and then end up in the hospital again. All right. And then you learn now, me kai na, me burukim tok blon tok tana. And me now me end up. Me no can kai again. And some people have lived on because only harim tok blon doctor. Am I right? Oh yes. From our mistake, if we learn and follow, we will be better off than what was in the past. And that's why mistakes are blessings as well. All right? But it's also very dangerous because some mistakes, once it happens to us, it could be a permanent damage on life. Permanent damage. And that's why it's better to learn from others as well, which you can learn as well as you can. So these are very, very important. These are natural challenges where we come from our own creation, our own makings, are basically biological factors, or some consola topinis, and some of them are lifestyle factors. Lifestyle factors, also me use ice cream, na kai sugar, na kai too much red meat. Hey, or you talk about some red meat, you know can kai red meat. Because me cancer. Doctor to planting on this one. And by giving you cancer, have something that can cause cancer, especially old Mary. All right? Because old Mary, you are more vulnerable to get cancer than man. All right? Minasabe, but that's basically one sample doctors can talk immune. So no can kaya too much red sausage, or is a fry law, one yeah? Market, yeah? Or is a salim. They are cheap. They are cheap to buy. Now you enjoy, but you must look out on this plan. Dr. Kuma, our Adventist doctor, director on health on SPD, I'm talk strong on this plan. Right? I'm talk strong on this plan. Corn beef. Yeah, corn beef, and red meat, yeah. Me don't like to talk or memorize once a while is okay. I don't like to say that. Because by making me tinicos, take it once is okay. But, these are some of the self-created problems or challenges, it's coming out from inside. What you grow up one time becomes temptation, all right? What you grow up one time becomes temptation, Blayumi. Right? Emia, Proverbs 14 verse 12. Solomon, emi talking Yumi also, Emia. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but one emi talk. But the end thereof are the ways of one em. Daya emi talk. So be careful. No good one em you me walk in me. You me tinimo sem me good, but we you me no like lo harim talk blon sampla savelai na you me keep on doing it. You me create problem for ourselves. Problem for ourselves. So self-created challenges. You me walk lo talk lo em. All right? It's very, very important. There and even on time on Israel, Prophet Hosea, God has been making this statement through on Prophet Hosea. Hosea chapter 8 verse 7. They saw the wind and reaped the one whirlwind. All right? Only time to come up in lig wind. That's all this lig wind come up in one. Triple cyclone again. All right? Triple problem again. In the time when come up cyclone, I tell you, nothing by sanaplo I blow him. Everything by suck him again and go and destroy everything. So, we need to be very careful that something you may create him, right, should not become a challenge to me. But one thing good about this is we can change. All right? Time you harimos this is wrong, you can adjust. You can make a strong decision. You can make firm decision on top of them. Me no can behind him this player because I'm giving me trouble here. Inside on family. Suppose you look him on some certain food or certain behavior, certain talk where you plus have walk him here. And have come up him heavy too much on namel on family members. You need to avoid it. You can change it. All right? Something coming out from inside. We have the power. Even, in fact, as a Christian family, you may got God, Holy Spirit, stop one time to empower us to make those changes as well. You mamas, this is very, very important. All right? Nalbla source blow you me am coming from outside. All right? Coming from outside. In other words, these are challenges and come blow you me where we have no way of avoiding. All right? You have to just accept it. All right? And maybe make changes or allow it to happen. Me quote him this player, Daniel chapter 12 verse 4. All right? Daniel chapter 12 verse 4. The primary application from this chapter and talk about the prophecies of book of Daniel and Revelation. All right? Savel on what those prophecies about Daniel and Revelation. Savel on this books here. And by increase, let me talk, as you may get towards the end. And I tell you, you need to spend time to read Daniel and Revelation. You got blessing and stuff inside. All right? And Revelation chapter 1, verse 1, verse 8, or 5 or 8. Let me talk also. Blessed are those who read, who do it, who hear as well. Let me talk. So you got blessing and stuff. So you can study the books of Daniel and Revelation to receive more insight, more understanding. All right? There's no limit to one Bible I'm talking or some other students only work or explain him all this. You can learn for yourself what these prophecies are talking about. Because in the last days, Savel on this book may come up more. Oh yeah. That's the primary understanding. But again, secondary, or also number 2 interpretation from this plan. You may walk on looking more Savel on life too become a big plan. All right? Savel on big plan. Knowledge in science and technology. By improve and increase. Once upon a time, you may got this plan. One button phone. I tell you, me buying one plan, only giving me 3 plan, free one. All right, the first one, time only work promotion, I thought, you buy one, we'll give you 3. So I was one of those first when me can buy me, only giving me 3 free ones. And it was Motorola. Me buy Motorola. And I tell you, Motorola was very, very nice. I was able to read from my village. All right, I could read freely. Motorola was very powerful. But then time he buy him a touch screen, I could not read again. And I think Motorola, that one bend 1 year is very, very powerful. Very powerful. But Savem increased now. Before it was only from Salim Toki, go come. Now, inside one lig phone that fits into your palm, the whole knowledge is stop. Everything that you like, lo sabe ya stop inside. Oh yes. I remember Dr. Sonta, one registrar on PAU. He used to carry this table laptop, computer, yeah. And then me travel go lay for meeting, and me have carry him inside on two boxes. And then me go down on Australia, carry him go down. Then not long. And me lose him now, and me walk or travel with only laptop. Now you don't need to travel with laptop. You just travel one time. Mobile phone on hand blow you, that's all. Things are improving, increasing. Whole knowledge of the world is now in your palms here. Oh yes. You know Savelo mechanic. You can ask him mechanic, hey, are you gonna put him one connect lo cable you na? And by talking me where mistake and stop. Now one part you by buy him here. Oh yes. Now how you by fix him too? And by talking you. Yeah. It's there. You don't know how to operate. You know doctor. You know got Savelo doctor. And you ask him, I'm sick here, how by me walk him? And by talking me here. Oh yes. Everything is there. Now, with the new knowledge that is coming out, one name, yeah? AI, I call him AI, artificial intelligence. I tell you, that is another very, very powerful tool, right? Very powerful tool of knowing what is happening, or one name you like lo sabe. I'm not encouraging you to kiss him, but if you want to, you can kiss him. No got problem on this, as long as you control. Am I right? Because once you learn it, I tell you, it's very, very exciting. Very exciting. But anything can be done. You can walk him anything one time this plan. Kiss him picks up you, another picks and you put him one time, and it can destroy another family as well. Suppose you cross one time this family, you talk, okay, me kiss him man blow him na, put him one time another marry na, and me now by Mary blow him by looking. I tell you, this is happening right now, yeah. No, this is real. You play look him too or no God? No good me yet me walk lo talk na, you play walk lo harim that's all his stuff. Yeah. Anyone. Suppose only walk lo cross lo you yeah. You know, somebody put that picture on Prime Minister na Minister on Bougainville, yeah. To play fight yeah. Did you see that? And me look him and me like, wow, how comes the Prime Minister and Minister of Bougainville to play walk lo fight? Physically, only walk lo punching each other. Hi. Wow. Me look him too, Pope me die, and me walk about one time Jesus lo heaven. Hey, both of them were walking on and talking. You by hear him talk about Jesus, talk about Pope. I tell you, this is another experience, a next level of knowledge. Hey, I tell you, knowledge increase. Not only knowledge, but also technologies are increasing. All right? Technologies. In fact, this is time when we walk lo stop today. And the things that attracts us more, that challenging us more, is very, very, more challenging than it was in the past. And it is also it allows us to make the choice, right? Even inside relationships, relationships. Let me talk on Matthew 24, verse 12. Let me talk. Iniquity shall abound. What let me talk? Love of many shall wax hard. And by cold, selfishness will abound. That's another word. Iniquity means selfishness. Smell blonde senior, no good blonde senior. All right? And by abound, and by come a big plan that love and by come up cold. And by die. In other words, and by come up risk inside the relationship. Oh yes. I wish I could say more on display. But let me very, very important. You read Daniel chapter 2 here. Prophecy about what is going to happen. As you may get closer to the end, right, the life and everything, and by get from head towards where? Towards normal, towards ground here. Towards ground here. The only hope when we got, and look him Jesus come. All right? So this is very, very serious. And that's why this passage when we read him on 1 Peter 5 verse 8, yeah, where devil is walking around like a rolling lion, yeah, it's very, very important we as Christians, you may need to take seriously on this. Because the challenge is inside on homes where you mean, and be very, very serious. Jesus said, me talk on Matthew 24, 37 to 39, and me talk, and by come up with some time blown Noah. Time blown Noah. Immorality and by increase. All right, all kind passing. Selfishness become a big plan as a result. Bible I'm talking you me on. One me happen on time blown Noah. And me talk, God and me regret. All right? God and me regret, Lord, walking man and me talk. Oh yes, all people belong God. This is a very, very serious time when we walk Lord stop today. And it's very important that you may need Lord take seriously. All right? Seriously experience Lord behind him now walk about one time God. Crimes are rising. All right? Rising crimes and violence inside Lord communities blame you. Inside Lord homes blame you. Right? And very, very important that you may need Lord looks up. Young people will grow up every day watching crime scenes on TV, WhatsApp, Facebook, pictures and all display. Even only walk on looking, it's becoming a normal, and it's becoming like a sports, It's no longer a serious behavioral issue. It is a awesome form of a game, You know, sometimes I go. Somebody circulate, it's influencing you, it's affecting your way of thinking. And so when you walk on think of them, this is not serious, it's fun. It's part of, you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. It's coming in from outside here. Violence and crimes and all this way. Competing values. Also, me talk penis. Counselor, me talk legally on this. All right? What we learn, what the child learn inside on church, inside on family, is now compared one time one only walk look him now. Or talk one time you play walk talk him here is rubbish here. What we see there is real here. All right? You play walk talk him, you play nothing here. I mean, real thing is happening out there. And it's becoming conflict inside on moral life on all here. Oh yeah. Please, all church families, if you haven't read this chapter 2, 2 Timothy 3, verses 1 to 6, or write down, you read. Because this is where Paul and talk strong on what is going to happen in the last days. Challenges may come up strong here. This know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come. No good time may come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemous, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection. Only no naplo like go for Maria. All right, man by only no like go for Mary, only like go for man. All right, Mary too only no like go for man, only by go for Mary again. Homosexuals, gay marriages are becoming more and more acceptable practice now inside the world blowing me today. Hey. It's really challenging. It's really challenging to live in this type of environment today and be a perfect Christian. Perfect Christian. Because whenever you look him out there, it's really, coming in and it's affecting your way of thinking, your way of behavior, your way of worship as well. No, this is real. This is real. And how long God may allow this to happen, pray that God must come quickly. Right? Jesus must come quickly. Mary Billy Graham. Billy Graham, Baptist preacher. And we've been making one plus statement and we talk also, if Jesus and me not come quickly, if God and me not put him on this ground, God must talk sorry. No line Noah and me talk. God must apologize to the people of Noah's generation. Because similar thing where and me come up on this time, God and me bell hard and me destroy more. While he is tolerating, he is accepting, he is allowing it to happen. Or some let me make him this plus statement. And Mrs. Billy Graham, I've been making this plus statement. Oh yes, all brothers and sisters, all families belong God. Our homes are challenged today. And I don't need to tell you. You yet can look him. You yet can read him on newspaper, on TV, and all this. And you can look him what is happening today. It is really devil at work. Devil is at work. Paul am talking to me along Ephesians 6 verse 12. Let me talk one. For we wrestle not against one, flesh and blood. You know, human form that we are fighting against, let me talk. We are fighting against principalities here. All powers will walk or float around, trying to attract me. And against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in where? High places here. Hey, I want to challenge us here tonight that we as Christian families need to be alert today. Need to be aware of what is happening all around us. Because these things are trying to attract us, and at time you may walk on past good one time all this. Inside, especially what is inside us. Things that we like to watch, things that we like to eat, things that we like to experience. These things will become more, stronger lo yumi, lo overcome. All right? What you want to watch, what you want to eat, what you want to experience becomes more vulnerable lo yumi lo yield to, lo give up, give into. And that we need to be watched out very, very carefully. And those of you who have come in, right? Those of you who have come in from, maybe you have lived that life. Now you come in. Satan emisabe, you got this taste emistap pinis. This like emistap pinis. Like lo kai buai, like lo smoke, like lo drink beer, like lo swear, like lo walking, like lo kai pig. Emistap pinis. All right, it's inside. Satan emistap pinis. And it can become your great struggle or trying to overcome inside your life, lo yumi. So what I am trying to say, lo here is this. I'm finished now. Me finish now. But when me walk, lo trying to talk to me, lo here is this. 1 Peter 5 verse 8. All right, in these challenges where you walk, lo face him. Inside lo homes, lo yumi. Bible says one. Be sober, be vigilant. Be sober, be vigilant. Sober means tintin blow you, and we must be clear. You no can try to back up him tintin blow you. And we must be alert, sober, alert. Tintin blow you, we must be alert. Lo make him, lo look savvy. Lo allow him, tintin blow you, lo look savvy, what is good and what is bad. Now encourage our children inside lo homes blow you me. Now talk him all. This is bad, this is good. And time you look him, it is, all right, only walk him this plan, but it's going to catch up one time earlier. Catch up one time earlier. You know, my beloved brother, fellow pastor, and he been die, and pastor lo here and he die. Pastor Benaiah, all right, he was pastor in Rainbow Church and he die. All right, and he die of this blood, diabetes here. Diabetes and been knocking him good and proper. And we were very close brothers. Very close brothers. People starting walk together. All right? People sleep together, get up together. We had so many things, fun things, stories, and stuff. All right? But, Pastor Benaiah grew up lo wanigela. Rowan. Emi grew up lo wanigela. Na emi talking me plause. Lon despla time here. Always have a mix him cordial one time lolly as well. How much la packet lolly too by must go inside? As if sugar is not enough, they have to put the sugar lolly too go inside. I tell you, in order to cause them, this is life. Always have a talk. What happened? And let me talk. Me no sabe osem in the later years, and by catch up one time me. I'm talking me. I'm the brother. You know what happened in the earlier age? And me caught up one time me and me talk. And so he went. We talk, brother, don't worry. Heaven and place blow you milo boom. So suppose no God, you go, I'm all right. No can worry, you go na malolo pastime. You by boom lon heaven. But brothers and sisters or families belong God, while our children are in that age, little age, only stop one time with me, we need to teach them what is right and wrong. What is good and bad. Because home is one talk, is a school here, is a place for change, place for learning. Now time you may work in adjustment and change inside. And by you may learn for life here. And the best by come Lord life blow you me. May one of God and me allow me you me Lord learn inside Lord this week becomes one of you me can pass on to our children, to the community, our family members, and more so for us as well. Also Bible I'm talking you me. Be sober. Train our minds to be alert. Lord talk belong God. One time talk belong God. And me now, but you mean not stop vigilant. Vigilant means also you must stop alert. Stop alert, vigilant, alert. One time mind blowing me clear. All right, you must stop alert. We can easily identify what is right and wrong. And at the same time, Ephesians chapter 6, verses 13 to 17, you read. Right? Put on the whole armor of God. Right? Lord, Bible studies blow you me. Lord, prayer life blow you me. You must every day equip him ourselves so that these errors, these challenges that come, we can be able to endure even inside of families blow you me. God bless him you me one time this message.
Thank you. Thank you, Pastor Lo. This is a wonderful message. Yes, we have a lot of challenges in life. Now, Pastor, talking to me how to tackle all these challenges in life. Now, time to collect them all offerings. We can sing out them all. Deacons will come, collect them offerings. While the offerings are collected by me, call him all tupla bubu girls blow me by come.
Shield and be my guide, be my shelter I can hide, be my strength when I am weak, only your face that I seek, on my path Lord be my light, let your face shine in the night, that I can see, that I can walk, be by my side. There are 1,000 ways and means the world can tempt to make me fall and live my life just like them. Fill my heart, Lord, with your spirit. You and me, I'll make my choice. Things to do and all I'll say. Please be my voice. Be my shield and be my guide, be my shelter I can hide, be my strength when I am weak, only your face that I seek, on my path Lord be my light, let your face shine in the night, that I can see, that I can walk, be by my side. my shelter, I can hide. Be my strength when I am weak. Only your face that I see. On my path, Lord, be my light. Let your face shine in the night. Be near to me, Lord, by my side. Give me the strength to do what is right. That I can see, that I can walk. Be by my side.
Thank you all, girls, for that powerful message on Sin to White. Should be our prayers as well. Thank you. We're going to stand up on prayer. Let's pray. Great God, Jesus, our beloved brother, Holy Spirit, our teacher. Tonight, as people walk along, Harim this great battle where people walk face him. Inside lon this school where you like him, people start him. People start him finish, but Lord, life is becoming more and more challenging. But thank you that you have promised, Lord, stop by our side. To face these challenges without you means failure. But when we have you, allowing you, Lord, face this challenge for us, we are promised victory. We want to say thank you, and we praise you and we glorify you. While devil Satan is trying down in Mipla, we have been assured from your word that he is fighting a losing battle. One day he will be forever put to an end. Awesome that tonight, Lord, as your people here, Mipla look save. Inside lon homes blon Mipla got all plenty challenges is stuff. Heavy stuff. Sampla, Lord, in areas of finance. Sampla in areas of food. Sampla in areas of relationship between husbands and wives, or wife and husband and the children. Sometimes in some of us in our relationship with our neighbors and our other extended family members. These things pulling people down, making people lose hope, discouraged. Papa God, tonight me like pray that you accept us as we are and give us that victory as we continue to praise and glorify you. So tonight, before me finishing this prayer, and if it is your desire, Lord, talking God or Sam God, me too, like allowing you, Lord, stop close to Lord me, or me